All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in to Easy Tech Community Hour, like I said before. Yes. So I mentioned earlier that in tonight's session, we are going to be learning how to create a beautiful, engaging portfolio, right, via Google Sites, a data analyst portfolio using Google Sites to be able to document your projects. Now, for this, you are going to need maybe not mastery, but you're going to need at least baseline knowledge of two things, right? You're going to need to know how to use Google Drive, and you're going to need to know how to use Google Sites. Now, this does not require anything fancy. As long as you have your email and you have your Google account, you should be able to do this seamlessly. As long as you have your email and your Google account, you should be able to do this seamlessly. Any questions that you have, kindly type them out or write them down and put them in the in-call message box so that we can deal with your questions after the class. All right. That said, let me share my screen now and we can get started. All right. So this is what we're going to try and be making. This is what we are going to try and be making, right? This is our sample. This is our sample, and we're going to be trying to make something like this, right? It's going to have 3 pages. Your home page, right, that contains your corporate picture and a little bit about yourself and your skills. Then you're going to have your portfolio detailing your work, projects that you've worked on previously, and links to view the presentation slides or the PowerPoint slides for your project. And then you're going to have a contact page that contains your contact information. You see how beautiful this looks? This is also very customizable. You can have way more than 2 projects here, as many projects as you want, as you need. As you keep working on projects, you can keep adding to them as well, right? So that's what we're going to try and be working on this evening. So like I said before, you're going to need basic knowledge of 2 tools, right? Or 2 services. You're going to learn how to use Google Drive, and you're going to learn how to use Google Sites. So first things first, you are going to need your PowerPoint slides, right, of your project. Miss Loveth, you cannot see my screen. Can anyone else see my screen? Is my screen moving for anyone else, please?
Your screen is moving. Your screen is probably working.
Thank you so much, Mr. Favor. All right, let's continue. So you're going to need the PowerPoint presentations of your slides. So I have mine here. I have 2 of them, right? And the very, very good thing about going through the Easy Tech 3-month data analysis program is that you're going to work on at least 4 to 5 projects. So you can already start building your portfolio with what you've worked on with us, right? So if you have not gotten the chance to sign up for the Easy Tech 3-month data analysis course, please do so. By the time you are graduating, you will have a wealth of projects at your disposal that you can already add to this portfolio. So I have 2 projects here that I'm going to be using. 2 projects here, right? So I'm going to be using this social media and internet user survey project, and I'm going to be using this bike sales performance report project. So these are the PowerPoint slides for both of these projects. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over to drive.google.com, drive.google.com, which is Google Drive, the site for Google Drive. right? So let's wait for that to load. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a folder within Google Drive that will contain our project. So we're going to say new, and then we'll click on new folder. Now, you are to name this folder your name and then your project. So let me say Fortune Omoregie projects. It is very important that you have a Google Drive folder where you can keep your projects. So now this folder is going to contain our projects. I'm going to open it now, right? And then I'm going to upload these two projects into that folder. I'm going to upload these two projects into that folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on both of these projects like so, and then I'm going to drag them into this folder. So they'll be uploaded here. This is to have an online folder that contains your project. And the reason why I said to use your PowerPoint slides is because it gives a well-rounded description of the project, not just the project, but how you went about it and also your recommendations. So it is a well-rounded explanation of your project. That's why I said specifically PowerPoint slide detailing your project. If you don't know what that looks like, let me quickly open it for you. Let me quickly open one of them for you just so you can see what that looks like. So this is it. This is one of the projects, right? It is a bike sales performance report. So this is what the PowerPoint slide looks like. If you sign up for the data analysis 3-month course that we offer here at EasyTech, we will give you a full rundown of how to create something like this, right? So this is what we are uploading into our Google Drive folder. If you have any questions, kindly send them in the in-call message box. All right. So now we have a Google Drive folder that contains PowerPoint slides detailing our projects, right? Now, what we're going to do after that is change the permissions so that anyone who clicks the link to this folder will gain access to viewing it. Will gain access to viewing it. So how do we do that? So you click here, then you click on share, right? Now, under share, you will see that the only people that have access to this folder is you, because the access settings for this project is restricted, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to change it from restricted, meaning you are the only one who views this project, to anyone with the link. This is going to come in handy later because we are going to link this folder containing this project into our Google site. So people can click the link and view the project. So you're going to click it and change it to anyone with the link. So you click on done, right? This is what we're trying to do. So whenever I click on a project, whenever I click on a project, I can come here. You see this view the project. I can click on it and it will take me to the project itself, right? So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do with this. So now we have our Google Drive folder that contains our work. Now we're going to go to Google Sites. That's sites.google.com. Let's start creating our portfolio site. Let's start creating our portfolio site. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on blank site. Now, Google Sites does have a bunch of different templates that can be used, right? But we're going to click on blank site. We're going to click on blank site. So this is what a blank site on Google Sites looks like. This is what a blank site on Google Sites looks like, right? So first things first is you're going to give it a name. You're going to give your site a name. You're going to give your site a name. So you're going to add, put it there as, you put it there as your name, right? Fortune or Omoregie. Fortune or Omoregie. That's my name, right? You can put your name there instead, right? When you are working on your own. Then you're going to give your homepage, right? You're going to give your homepage a very catchy title, something that draws the viewer in once they get to your site, right? Once they get to your site, they just see something so eye-catching that draws them in and gives them an overview of what you and the service that you are trying to provide is, right? So come here and I'm going to add a title, right? So I'm going to add a title. Let's say empowering decisions with data. Now I'm going to drag it out like this, right? So it's not just centered like that, right? Then I'm going to make sure that the alignment is, I can make it like this, right? I can make it to be the middle. That's the alignment of the text to the margin, right? Let me also reduce the font. I can reduce the font as well. I can make it 18. I can make it, but I think a good 24 or 30. Let's say 36. 36 is good. I can also make it bold. I can also make it bold. I can make it italics as well if I'd like. So all of these are just ways you can edit it yourself. All of these are just ways that you can edit it yourself, right? So I'm going to, this is nice. I can also change the font as well from Lato. I can change it to any of these fonts that I wish, right? Any of these fonts that I want. I can make it Arial, right? But I'm going to stick with Lato Bold. Yes. So this is good. This is good. I can also make it a little bit bigger as well. And do 37. 37 is okay. All right. So this is it. This is it, right? You can also add a logo if you would like. Here, if you have a business logo that you would like to add as well, or a personal brand logo, you can do that here, right? And but for this, we're not going to add a logo, right? We're not going to add a logo. Now we're going to change this background. You see this background here that is behind my site title. I'm going to add a nice catchy looking background here. Now to do that, I'm going to click on select. So you see this image here, you click on image and then click on select. So this will give you a bunch of Google provided stock images that you can add to your work, right? So I'm going to click on something that looks nice. Let's look at this. Let's see if we like it. Let's see if we like it. This is nice. This looks nice, right? And you can just pick as many as you like, whatever speaks to you personally, whatever speaks to you personally and fits the brand image that you are trying to go for, right? There are many of these stock images here. Look at them, there are so many, right? So you can just pick any of them and, you know, all right. So I'm going to click on this. I think this works, right? I think this works. There we have it. Next is your about me and your professional photo. So what we're going to do is, you see this panes here. We have insert, we have pages, and we have themes, right? So we have insert. Now, under this insert, we have these things known as content blocks, which are pre-prepared formats that you can use to add a picture and a write-up, a picture and a write-up, right? So we're just going to click on this first one here, which is one picture to the left and a write-up. This is perfect, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to upload our professional photo, then we're going to add our about me. So I already have my about me, and I have a lot of other things that will be useful for this site already prepared in a Word document, right? So I am also going in with the assumption that you will also have something like this as well, right? So this is my own about me. This is my about me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our professional photo. So this photo here, you click on the plus sign and then select upload, right? So once you select upload, you should see your profile photo. You can click on open, right? And then you can drag it out and resize it and all of that. Then you can add your about me. But first things first, I'm going to change this background because I don't like that it is white, right? So I'm going to click on style 3 to give it this nice blue background that we have here, right? To give it this nice blue background that we have here. All right. After that, we're going to click on this part of the text to add the about me. Right. So there we have it. There you have your about me. Then you can come in here and copy, right? Because I already have my about me. I always have it on hand. So I'm going to paste it here, and then there we have it, right? There we have it. So now I can start editing. Now I can start editing. I can come here and make the text slightly bigger because it's a bit hard to read currently. So 12 is fine. I can also change the font if I would like to any other font, and so on and so forth, right? All of that is good. All of that is good. So I can also change I can change many things in here, right? So let me come here, change the style. If I would like, I can change the style of the background to style 2 or style 1 or style 3, or even an image if I wish to, right? So that is that. That is that. I can also come here, change the color. Let me see if I would like another color. Dark blue might be hard to see. Yes, it will be hard to see. Let's choose a color that will be easier to see. So I can choose a light, a gray, right? Or even a white. Can use white, something like this. All right. So there we have it. Now, if you look at the sample page that we are working with, we have something here called view my work. And if I click on that view my work, it will take you to the portfolio page, right? Now, to do this, we are going to need to link or embed a link to that page within a text. So how are we going to do that? First, we need to create the page, right? So what we're going to do is we have our home page. We're going to create a new page. So under pages, you click this plus sign at the bottom here, and we're going to create a new page called portfolio, right? Done. Then we're also going to create another page for contacts as well, right? So you can just say, oh, contact me at so, right? So there we have it. So we have our home page, then we have our portfolio page, and we have our contact page. So now that we have a portfolio page, we can now embed a link to that page in our home page. So how do we do that? We're going to come in here, and then we're going to click on text box right here, right? I'm going to click on text box. Then we're going to type in view my work. View my work. Right? Now, I can come in here and change the alignment to centered. Right? I can also underline it as well if I would like. But that is not why we're here. Why we're here is because of this linking, right? We're going to link another page. So you click on this paperclip sign here that says link, right? So you're going to link the portfolio page. So the text is to say view my work, and it will link you to the portfolio page. Then you click on apply. So now watch. If I were to click view my work, it will take me to the portfolio page. However, right now we are in editing mode. We are in editing mode. So anything we click will not work right now. Right? So how will you be able to view your site as though you were somebody viewing it on the internet, right? Without finishing or publishing the site. All you have to do is come up here. You see this preview. So you click on preview. It will show you how the site would look, right? You see, you are viewing an unpublished version of this site, right? So after that, if you click on view my work, you see, to take you to portfolio. That means this is what would happen if you send this link to somebody and they clicked on it, right? You are previewing it like somebody who is viewing the published site. All right, so now we're out of preview mode. Let's go back to our editing. So there we have it. So if we click on view my work now, it will take us to the portfolio. It will take us to the portfolio. Are we all following? Are we all following? If you're following, kindly send a thumbs up if you're following. Is it looking nice? Is this site looking good? Is it looking good? Can we have some thumbs ups? Some thumbs ups. Yes, this session will be sent. Yes, the link to the sample page will also be sent to you as well, so you can use it as a guide as well. The link to this sample page will be given to you, and this video, this recording, will also be sent for you to be able to view and watch later and create your own beautiful data analyst portfolio website. All right, so let's continue. So now we're going to click on the portfolio page. We're back in editing mode. I'm back in editing mode. So now let's create a very good looking portfolio. So now let's head to the portfolio on the sample site as well. So this is what it looks like. We have a screenshot of the dashboard, then the title of the project, and then a brief introduction to it as well. And then if you click on view the project, it will take you to the project. If you click on view the project, it will take you to the project. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to recreate here. So the first thing is, because I don't want the whole site to have all the same, headings, I'm going to come here and change this background image. Something different. I want something different. I want something different. We can use something like this. So this looks nice. This looks very nice. All right. So now the type of content block we'll be using here is this one, right? Instead of the first one like we used for the homepage, right? We're going to be using the second one for this one because we have two sample projects that we're going to be using, right? So there we have it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a screenshot of the dashboard, the title of the project, and then a brief introduction to the project, and then a link to the project, a link to the Google Drive folder containing the PowerPoint slides detailing the project. So that's how we're going to do it. First things first, let's change our background. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our images, right? We have, like I said before, we have two projects that we are using, right? And we have the images of the dashboards for both projects as well. So we're going to upload them. We're going to upload them. So I'm going to come here to upload. So the first one is this social media survey project. I'm going to click on open. There we have it. See it? You see how nice it looks? Very good. So now I'm going to come in here and then I'm going to add the title. I'm going to copy it, right? Now all of these have been pre-prepared because of time. All of these have been pre-prepared because of time. So I'm going to come in here now and start my editing. First things first, I'm going to change it to Lato bold. I'm going to change the alignment to centered. Then I will change the text color to white. Then I'll make it big. See, let's do like 14 or 18. Okay, no, 18 is a bit big. Can we do 16? Okay, 16 is good. Maybe I should remove the bold actually. I like it this way. I like it this way. There we go. There we have it. Right? Then I'm going to add a bit of an introduction, right? Just something that summarizes what the project is about, right? So this is an Excel project and it's analyzed survey data from internet users to give us more insights on their online preferences and financial habits, right? So I'm going to copy this, Control C, come here and paste it. Very good. Right now we can start editing. First things first, text color should be white. Let's have something like this. Let's have Lato normal, maybe. I like this better. I like this a little bit better. So something like this, just a brief introduction, just a brief introduction to the project, just a brief introduction to the project, right? Then you are going to add a link as well. You're going to add a link as well. Let me center this text. Let me center this text. There we go. We're going to add a link to the project. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert a text box right here. Let me see if I can move it in here. Exactly like this. I will move it in there. Then I will type view the project. View the project. Right now, if I click on that view the project, I want a link to the PowerPoint slide that details that project, right? So to do that, I am going to add a link, right? Now, you see why I said we should go back to Drive and upload our projects into a Drive folder first, right? Now, we are going to share that link and embed it into that text, right? So this is the project PowerPoint slides, right? So I'm going to come here. I'm going to click on share. Then I'll click on copy link, right? I'm going to click on copy link. So I'll go back there now. Then this is the link. I'll paste it. Then I will apply. Then I will apply. Then I can also change the text color as well, right? I can also change the text color as well, right? So it doesn't look too basic. I can come here and change it, make it yellow, right? So now if I click on view the project, let's go to preview mode. Now, if I click on view the project, it will open the PowerPoint slide that explains this project in Google Slides. You see it? You see it? So that is that right there. you have it. There you have it. So anybody who is viewing this site can just click on the link and it will take them straight to the project. All right, so let's leave preview mode and do the same for the second project. Let's do the same for the second project. So you come in here too, with upload the second dashboard. Click on open to make it a little bit bigger. Don't want to crop it. Yes, click on uncrop. Make it a bit bigger. Make it a bit bigger. Or let me quickly get this photo. Seems this one is much better. We'll come here. Right. Right. Let's use this instead. So come in here. Upload this one. This one is better. Yes, this one is much better. This one is much better. So I'm going to do the same thing here, right? I'll take the title of the product. I'll take the title of the project, add it in here. Right? And then we can start our editing. So first things first, change this to size 16. I think 16 was what we used. Yes. Then we'll change this to Lato normal. Change the font to Lato normal. Change the text to white. Then change the alignment of the text to centered. And there we have it, right? Then we're also going to take our brief introduction of this project, right? And add it as well. There we have it. There we have it. So this is our brief introduction. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do the same thing here. How are we going to do that? Just come here, add a text box. Make it small like this, right? Then I'm going to move it in here. To move it in here. Then I will say view the project. View the project. It's very good. Okay. I want this to be aligned. I want this to be aligned. Right. I think this is good. So now let's start with our editing. First things first is I'm going to change the alignment. Are we still following? All right. So I'm going to change the alignment to centered. Then I'm going to change the font color itself to yellow. Then I'm going to embed a link, right? So take the link for this project, copy link, right? And then we're going to embed the link into it. There we have it. There we have it. Let me change this font color. Right, there we go. Now, if we move to preview mode, if we move to preview mode, clicking on view the project should very easily take you to the PowerPoint slide that details this project. This is why it is very important to know how to create PowerPoint slides around your project, right? Because this is the easiest way to give a well-rounded explanation of your project. This is the best way to give a well-rounded explanation of your analysis and the project that you carried out. So that's it. Now we have both projects well documented. Now we have both projects well documented. Let me quickly make this bold as well, right? So it looks better. So there we have it. Now we have our homepage and we have our portfolio. So if you have more projects, you can always come in, add another 2 content blocks, as many projects as you wish, right? And carry out the same process. Carry out this same process. All right. Next is to add your contact information, because they will see this now and they'll say, wow, you've done such a great job on this project. How can we contact you? Right? So now you have to add your contact information. Now you have to add your contact information, right? So you come in here, then you add contact me, right? You have to add your contact information so that they can contact you, right? So for this, we're going to have 3 content blocks, 3 like this. So we're going to have your phone number, your email, and your LinkedIn. Your phone number, your email, and your LinkedIn. So very easily, this one is very easy. We're just going to come in here and upload an icon for your phone number, right? Now, obviously, I have these icons pre-prepared, but it's very easy. You can just come here and search for phone icon PNG, right? And just you'll see it. There are many, right? Like that. So I already have mine prepared, but they are very easy. You can just go on Google and search for free to use PNGs, right? So there you have it. You have your phone. We're going to do another one for your email. I'm going to do another one for your email. And then we're going to do one for your LinkedIn. Oh, sorry. Upload. You're going to add your LinkedIn as well. So that is that. So now you're going to add in your 3 contact info. You're going to add in your 3 contact info. So first off, you just come here, you add your phone number, and you add your LinkedIn link, right? A link to your LinkedIn profile. Just come here, say, or you can just delete this one. Oh, let's come here and delete it, right? And put it here. So you just come here and say phone number, and then you can come in and paste your phone number there, right? With your country code, right? Right. So now you can come here, change the font, right? And come here and delete this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Yes. Come here and delete it. Come here and delete it as well, because we don't need it. All right. So phone number, then your Gmail address or your email address. Just come here. Gmail. Copy it and paste. Then you can also change your fonts, change all of the things that you need to change as well. Then, of course, you have your LinkedIn profile link. Now, on LinkedIn, there's a way for you to share your profile link, right? So if people click that link, they will be taken to your LinkedIn profile, right? So you just come in here and then just come here, LinkedIn, right? And then you can now edit it. There you go. There we have it. So now anybody who clicks this link will be taken to your LinkedIn profile. There you have it. Now you have your contact information. So anybody who sees your project and they take a liking to it can easily contact you. They can easily contact you. Are we still there? Are we still following? Are we still following? Can I get a thumbs up in the chat if we're still following? Can we get some thumbs up reactions if we're still following? All right. So that's basically it. Now we're done. We've created the site. We've created the site, right? So you have your home page, your portfolio page, and your contact info, right? There you have that done. After this, all you have to do is publish it. All you have to do is publish it. So now all you have to do is just pick a domain name. Pick a domain name, right? Now, if you pick a domain name that somebody else has used, you might not be able to publish it, right? So you can just pick, you can choose your name, right? If you are very confident that nobody in the world has the same name as you, right? Or you can come and put, oh, okay, for example, I want to use Fortune Omoregie portfolio, right? So this is the go ahead. That means nobody else has this domain name, right? Fortune Omoregie portfolio. Now, who can view my site? Anybody, right? Because you want it to be anybody to be able to access it, right? After that, you just click on publish, and there you have it. There you have it. Now, this link, if this link is sent to you, you'll be able to view this project in real time. If this link is sent to you, you'll be able to view this project in real time. After the class, the link to this project will be given to you so you can actually go and view the site in real time. All right. Yes, we will be dropping the link for you to watch this later as well. All right. Mr. or Mrs. Fashola Yetunde, you have a question. Kindly type it out in the income messages, please. Kindly type out your question in the income messages, please. All right. Are there any questions so far? Are there any questions so far? This is what the full site would look like. This is what the full site, view the published site. So I want to view the published site now. This is what the site looks like, right? This is what the site looks like. Very easy, 3 pages, and you can tweak it as much as possible. You can add more projects, you can change the formatting, you can change whatever you want to change, but this is the basics of it. All right. No, there is no restriction as to how many projects you can have on the site. There is no restriction to how many projects you can have on the site. It is your own personal site.
How can we get this list?
Sorry, Mr. Simon. Can you type your question in the income messages, please?
What I'm saying is, how can we get the revert back to this lesson after now? No point typing. Hello?
Yes, hello, can hear you. You will
What I'm
have
saying is, after this lecture now, how can we be getting the past lectures? I know they have explained it before, but I cannot get it. The previous ones I can't get.
or rather the recording for this session is going to be available, so you can always rewatch it in your own time, as fast or as slow as
Where
you
where
want.
where are we getting it from? That is what I'm saying. I know it will be available. How can we access it?
So kindly type your message in the income messages. I'm struggling to hear you, sir.
What I'm saying is, after the lecture, after each lecture, how can we access the record version of it?
The link to this video will be sent to the data community, so you can click on the link and view this video.
Okay. So, okay, that means it will be placed on WhatsApp.
Yes, it will be sent to WhatsApp. It will be sent to the WhatsApp forum.
All right, okay.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So, like I was saying, Mr. Salami, there is no restriction to how many projects you can have on that site. You can have as many or as little as possible, because it is your personal site, right? You can add as many projects or as little projects as you wish, right? And the best part about it is that the site is connected to your Google account, meaning that you can always log in and remove some projects that you're not so longer happy with and add some newer ones as well, right? If you also want to create, and the best part about it is that you can create as many sites as possible, right? Because it's connected to your Google account, right? You can create, you can remove, you can create a brand new site, right? One that looks better, or have projects that look better to you, right? And so on. This is full customizability. Full customizability. Are there any other questions? If you have any other questions, please send them in the income messages. Are there any other questions? Any at all? The link to this session, right? The link to this session, to the recording of this session, will be provided on the WhatsApp community. Yes, the video will be dropped. Yes. Where can we get the data sets that we can include as projects? So these are going to be projects that you have worked on in the past. Now, that's why I was saying, if you have not signed up for the Easy Tech 3-month data analysis training period, I would really recommend for you to do so, because the projects I used for this were projects that we actually tackle in the 3-month course, right? So if you are struggling on, oh, where can I get guidance to have projects already, right? By the time you, sorry, I fail to understand your question. Is this first class for the training? No, this is community hour. This is community hour. This is a free session that we do, available to everyone. This is not part of the training. This is not part of the training at all. Right? This is a free course. This is just a free session that we do. Right? This is community hour. This is not part of the training period at all. Right? But like I said before, Mr. Charles or Miss, I'm not so sure now. But if is this the first time we're doing community hour? No, we have community hour very, very, very regularly, at least once a month, at least once a month. So we always have it. All you need for the training is a working laptop, All you need for the training is a working laptop and a working phone. If you have a working laptop and a working phone, you can sign up. You can sign up immediately. Actually, we have a new cohort that will be starting in November, right? So this is as easily accessible as possible. As long as you have a working laptop and a working phone, you can sign up. Like I said, though, all right. So, like I said before, the recording for this training, for this particular training session that we did, this community hour, will be available on the WhatsApp group. So you can always come back to the video and watch it and create your own site. You can always come back and watch it and create your own site. All right, so you can sign up by messaging this number, right? So I'm going to send the number in the income messages now. I believe, do we have anyone in the call that can help us with that? All right, so I'm going to send the number as well, or you can sign up at Easy 365.com, right? You can sign up at easytech365.com, or you can message this number. You can message this number. So let me send that now. So there we have it. So you can sign up as easytech365.com, or you can message this number as well to register. Or you can message this number as well to register. So we have a new cohort starting next month in November. So you can obviously just go up there and sign up, and we will be very, very, very glad to have you join us as part of the next cohort. Are there any other questions? Are there any other questions that need tackling? Any other questions? Kindly send your questions in the income message. Kindly send your questions in the income message box if there are any other questions. Okay, so the cost will be communicated to you once you message that number. Yes, so the cost will be communicated to you once you message that number. Thank you very much. Any other questions? All right. All right. If there are no other questions, 1 hour has elapsed. Thank you all for coming to EasyTech's community hour. I hope we all learned something. I hope we're all able to learn something. We have been able to create such a wonderful data analyst portfolio, complete with projects, right? Completely accessible for even people with the most basic knowledge to be able to create. So thank you all so much for coming. I really, really hope we're able to learn something. Like I said before, okay, Mr. Simon has one more question before we wrap up. One more question before we wrap up. One more question
How
before we wrap
soon?
up.
How soon will we get the recorded version? The recorded version. How soon will it be done?
Please.
Hello.
Can you type in your question in the income message, please,
No,
Mr.
what
Simon?
I'm saying is how soon will it be dropped on the I mean the recorded version? This lecture, the recorded version. How soon will it be dropped on WhatsApp?
The recording should be up latest tomorrow morning, sir. It will
All
be
right.
dropped
Okay. Thank you. That is what I want to do.
on the WhatsApp community, the Easy Tech Data community, latest tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right. That said, I think we can wrap up now. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope we were able to learn a thing or two. Join us again next month. We are going to be having another community hour. Kindly join us for our data talks, our community hours. We hold these very regularly, at least once a month, right? This is stuff that we will not cover during the training, and it is always good to have extra information and extra knowledge. So I really hope we were able to learn a thing or two. The recording for this will be uploaded latest tomorrow morning, so everybody can come and watch and create their own data analysis portfolio. Thank you all so much for coming, and good night.